Have you ever wanted to go treasure hunting? Like hunting for buried treasure? I've always wanted to go treasure hunting, but I've never really had a reason to go treasure hunting. In order to actually go treasure hunting, though, I feel like you need to actually think that you can find the buried treasure that you're looking for. And I don't honestly think I'm that clever, but there's something that's buried at Whistler Blackcomb that I think I have a chance of finding. So last season, I had 3 different incidents where I lost poles and cameras. 2 in particular that really pissed me off, where I lost an Insta360 Ace Pro 2 on a camera stick, and I did it twice. Oh no, dude. I lost the camera. I've got 2 Ace Pro 2s lost on Whistler. If anyone finds my Ace Pro 2s, I'll give you a gift. That'd be legendary. Love to have the SD cards. One is lost on the goat path 2 weeks ago. Now another is lost just below kind of the Harmony cornice there. It's now July and the snow's melting, and I think I have a chance to find my cameras and my poles. Now I know what you're thinking, James, this isn't a treasure hunt. This isn't actually gonna be all that hard to find these poles. You know exactly where you fell. But there's actually a couple challenges that are gonna make this really tricky. The first one being snow. There's still snow in some of these areas, especially that Harmony area. I guarantee there's snow. So I'll still either be digging for my pole, or I'm hoping it's on top of the snow. The second challenge is the fact that someone might have already found it and taken it at any point during the ski season as the snow is melting. So that's another problem. The third problem is on the goat path, where I also fell. I don't even know if I can climb in there. There's cliffs, there's rocks. And the fourth problem is wildlife. Apparently cougars this July have been running rampant on Whistler Blackcomb, and of course, Whistler's always had a massive, massive cougar infestation, but they're usually in and around Dusties or Buffalo Bills most of the time. You know, you're pretty safe from the cougars if you don't go into those areas, but the cougars are actually on the mountain this time, and they're real and they're furry. So they finally opened the mountain back up, but I'd hate to run into one. So I'm gonna bring a weapon here just in case. This is just my wood saw, but I think that this, you know, is probably better than bear spray if a cougar comes at me, right? Yeah. Ah. This will also be useful for cutting into snow and digging out the camera if I do find it. Locationally, I've studied the videos, where I was, where I dropped the stuff, so I should be able to pinpoint the zone where I lost each device. Now the final one that's tricky is the snow. If the camera is still buried under a layer of very deep snow, I will not be able to pinpoint it and probe around. It's gonna be tricky. So I had an idea. I was sitting on my computer scrolling through Amazon, and I bought something. It was $100. It's in this box. I'll show you. Let's open it up here. A super impulsive purchase. I've never even used one of these, but we've got a metal detector. This is not a sponsorship. This was just the cheapest, crappiest metal detector I could find on Amazon that would deliver last night. And I literally ordered it yesterday morning for last night because I just was feeling it. I was feeling like today was the day for the treasure hunt. SunPow metal detector. Enjoy the fun of exploration. I hope this thing isn't complete garbage, or at least just like not garbage enough. But I'm actually quite excited to kind of treasure hunt on a ski resort. I'm sure there's lots to find. Holy cow, this has a lot of pieces. I was not expecting to have to look into a user manual. I probably should have done this at home last night. I'm gonna tie my hair up so I can read here. Okay. Oh good, we got the headphones. This will be crucial out there. These are the most uncomfortable headphones I think I've worn in my entire life. In this pack here, we've got, oh nice, it came with a little shovel. That's sick. A little spade. When we find the zone of digging in this cool little kind of spade pack here. That's sick, actually, that I got a spade. Already getting $80 of value here. This would be good for when I poop in the forest. It's heavy, but like, don't have to take the big shovel out. Keep it more discreet. Okay, what else do we got in here? Do I read the manual or do I just go for it? I'm kind of the guy who just likes to go for it. Give me 5 to put this together. I feel like I'm gonna be ripping a DJ set on the mountain. Place the washers into the groove on the lower stem. Does it matter which way this goes in? Insert the lower stem into the middle stem and tighten the lock nut. That didn't do any locking, did it? Plug it into the 5-pin jack and tighten the nut. I think that's about it, right? It's on. So let's see if it detects a piece of metal. I mean, there's metal right here, so I'm worried that that's not detecting things very well. Walking around this random parking lot, we're gonna see what kind of stuff it picks up here. People are like pulling into this parking lot, they're probably thinking, what the fuck is this guy? What the heck is this guy doing? You know? Trying to find metal. Yeah, that's just toilet paper. There's a lot of garbage here. Is that enough metal on this? Oh yeah, 39. I don't know what 39 means. I don't know anything about how this works, but it did beep when it saw the metal. Oh, I should test with my ski pole. So ski pole, right? Under the snow. Picking up nothing. Picking up nothing. Shit. You're kidding. Okay, it's beeping for parts of it. Okay, it picks up the pole. Let's see if it picks up a camera. So I got the pole. No. I don't think it's gonna pick up a camera. So the camera's gotta be attached to the pole. I think I got this figured out. Sort of. Let the treasure hunt begin. Stay away. Let's freaking go, baby. Let's go. Got some nice Twinkies right there. Couple nice planks and it goes. Just one bite and you'll be swinging with the band. You look ready? This is the face of an absolute treasure hunter. Go hunt for some buried treasure. These earphones are terribly uncomfortable, but they're quite comfortable if I wear them like this. But it looks like I've got some sort of like crazy technological VR brain connector on my head. I don't even think I need the headphones. Should I just leave them in the truck? I'm really gonna wear these at all? I'm not. Like, no one's gonna hear the noise of the thing. Why carry around a set of headphones? They're gonna be annoying. They're funny, but they're gonna be annoying. $11 to park in the summer. I can't park anywhere else if I'm doing sightseeing. What a freaking rip. 11 bucks in the hole for parking, about $98 in the hole for the freaking metal detector. So if we find a camera or even the pole, well, the pole's not quite worth, one pole isn't quite worth $100. So we need to find the camera. We need to find the Ace Pro 2, and there's two of them out there. So 2 chances. It's a pow day, baby, we gotta hurry. Still a lot of skiable terrain. Home sweet home. You know what's killing me? But I don't have any skis with me, just a metal detector. And trust me, I debated for a long time, should I bring the mini skis to go for a rip as well? But that would probably be properly stupid without with my ankle still, you know, healing. That would be very, very stupid. But there's tons of snow. Like there is tons of turning to be had still. Stuff's getting sun-cuppy. Sounds like I'm losing my voice right now, which is interesting. Lake's beautiful behind me. Looking over at the goat path, that looks like a bit more of a dicey walk towards it. But we're definitely gonna start at what I think will be the easiest thing to find with a metal detector, the first pole and camera, which is over towards Harmony. So before we get the metal detector set up, we're gonna head over to the Harmony kind of area. It's a gorgeous day up here, man. You can't really beat this. I'm just dreaming of skiing right now, man. Summer frickin' kills me. You know, but summer side quests are always interesting. We'll do some skiing. We'll do some skiing later this week. I wish they let me hike below Excitation because we got a camera in there. Frick, that looks so gnarly in the summertime. Hello. Good, how you doing? That chair makes me wheezy in the summertime. I wasn't joking when I said there's a cougar in the area. That was for real. There is cougars in the area. There was 2 skis beneath the coffin. So leave a comment if you lost your ski, like, and actually physically lost it down there this year, because 2 skis have opened up. I'm not sure they'll let you climb down there, but you could probably sneak it, you know. I'm not a very discreet guy, but if you're kind of discreet, you probably could go get your ski. That'd be sweet. Tusk is looking gorgeous. Patrick the starfish chilling. Little does Whistler Blackcomb know I've got metal detecting paraphernalia in this big black backpack. We better hope there's less snow than this, because I don't think my metal detector could probably detect down to, you know, maybe 4 feet if I'm lucky through the snow. This Amazon detector, lots of snow still. Oh my gosh, could probably go ski banana shoot. There's something so nice about being at Whistler in July. The top part of Symphony always still looks skiable. It's just fun to see everything, see all the colors. North Flute Bowl, full skiable line, pretty much top to bottom. You could do a nice 150-meter Flute Bowl run, no problem. Once we round Burnt Stew here, we're gonna get around the corner and jet into the snow. It's freaking hot up here today. I'm cooking. Walking is way less efficient than skiing. There's no denying that. Full on, top to bottom. So the area that I was expecting to need a metal detector right now isn't actually looking like it has that much snow. So could be the case that we find the pole without the use of the metal detector, and I'm gonna have to box that thing up carefully and ship it back to Amazon for a refund because it wasn't working properly. But I don't want to get ahead of myself. I'm just down here somewhere. I gotta find a way. I gotta see if I can. In the winter it's easy to drop over this, but in the summer I'm not so sure. I'm feeling like a goof right now. There is absolutely zero snow. Somewhere down there is where I fell. We're gonna try and navigate our way down this little cliff bend. It's always like a little too steep to boot ski. This has been a bit of an awkward section. Just slow steps, but now we're good, we're home free. I'm seeing footsteps coming down here, which is goofy because I don't know who else would have done this route that I'm doing unless they're looking for the thing I'm looking for. Or they're looking for something that they lost too. Because this is like some dumbassery at its finest, but I can see one other set of foot tracks kind of coming through here. A lot of ropes and stuff. If I boot ski this, I'd probably get going too quick, honestly. Ah. It's almost like I'm skiing, boys. Well, that's hilarious. I don't see my pole from up here, but I can see a ski right down there. We'll have to check that out. I'm pretty sure I would have come a little more out of this corner into here. I like getting the snow here. Is that another ski right there? I either see another ski and a pole right there too. Well, first thing I'm gonna take is this cliff sign. That's sick. This will look sick in my office. You know, I'm not stealing. This shit's probably been under the snow for forever. So I'm just ridding of garbage in the Alpine environment, really. Man, I don't think I'm gonna need the metal detector. The odds that my pole is in the one little pocket of snow seems super unlikely. So we'll have to create some sort of strategy to like scan back and forth and back and forth. What I should have done when I fell is marked the exact location, you know, where I lost the pole, but I do know it was on the flats, so I'm feeling good right now. I'm thinking we got a chance, man. Finding lots of signs, but no signs of my pole. This feels too low down. Definitely wasn't this far over or this far down. Definitely think I was like kind of in here. Look at that, an iPhone original. Everything I find, I'm gonna bring off the mountain with me. You know, as long as it's not too big. Throw it in the garbage. There's so many iPhones. Another iPhone. Christ, dude. Another iPhone original. I didn't bring a garbage bag, but I'm just gonna end up loading my backpack with iPhones by the end of the day. There's a ski pole. That's not my pole. Nice Scott pole. It's decent. Still in one piece. A whole pile here. A broken ski. And this isn't too bad of a ski, honestly. Edges are done, but a Brahma, I think that's been here for a couple years. Blizzard Brahma. I don't think that's new enough to walk down. It also feels waterlogged. Another ski pole. Looks like someone actually created a pile of garbage right here. Six signs. We got cliff, ski area boundary, the greens, the oranges, the cautions, tons of garbage. I don't think I can carry those skis out of here if they're broken. I'm probably gonna find more skis, to be honest with you. I might have to rewatch my video and figure out exactly where my pole was, because I wasn't over here. I know that for a fact. I know I was somewhere in this vicinity. Yes! Didn't even need the detector. No frickin' way, dude. Are you kidding me? Yes, dude. Oh, she's still as good as new, minus missing the sclem cap. Look at her. My pole. Yes! Success, brother. That's a success. Will it turn on? Let's see. There's no way. It's turning on. It fully has 71% battery. No fucking way. So sick, dude.
Come on, babe.
Just found it, literally right now. I just found it right now.
Oh my god.
And it works. It fully is working. It's hilarious.
That's amazing.
It's fully, I mean, I didn't even have to use the metal detector because the snow's all melted. So now I'm gonna walk up to the goat path. That one's gonna be harder, but that's a huge win. I honestly can't believe it. That was so easy. Right to the spot where I kind of fell, walked around, and boom. The camera's working with battery still. Shout out to Insta360, that's kind of badass. Fully works, pretty much a full battery, and it's been there since April. I see something green that looks like a ski, so I'm gonna go check that out. I could walk around here all day finding poles, but I don't really need that many poles. I just wanted my camera back, and we're winning. I'm getting eaten alive by bugs here, but it's all worth it. I'm finding closed signs, caution signs everywhere. Those will dress up nice in the office. How does someone lose a full set of poles? The entire set. Super nice too. Wonder how long those have been there. Some like retro Scott poles. Those are freaking sick. Oh yeah, score, dude. This area is just a gold mine. My hands are full with the treasure hunt already. Let's walk back down and put the camera in the bag so I don't fall and lose the camera again. What a win, dude. Huge, huge W. Finding the Ace Pro 2. Now let's go find another one. EpicMountainRentals.com. I mean, you don't really want to steal a pole like that, but people are likely going to be confused as to why I'm carrying so many ski poles. Yeah, there's a lot of these little flies. They're f***ing battered and they're all over me. Might have to throw my puffer on. A pond pole. Just one. So many lost poles. So many. fished it out like a golf ball. I'm not even sure how I'm going to turn this small little finding the camera into a full-fledged YouTube video, but we're going to have to try, aren't we? But it also is good to get up in the mountains though and get some beta on how the snow's looking higher up, because when I go ski later this week, it kind of gives me an idea of what elevation the snow's at. I've connected back with the trail that goes back to the lodge. Last gondola down is at 5. If you've never done the loop up here in the summer, it's also just a gorgeous hike. If you got an Epic Pass, you can come up the Gondi for free. You can climb up Harmony if you come up at 9, where the peak chair opens at 11. And then you can do the loop all the way around the back past Symphony. And you can extend it all the way to the Keys and Clare hut if you want to. That's what Laura and I like to do. And that's an awesome, awesome loop. I got no idea why I'm losing my voice right now. Come to think of it, I probably should have gone back to the peak chair instead of this portion of the trail. Because in my head, for some reason, I was thinking, oh, I'm at Harmony. It's super speedy back. But I'm actually in between Harmony and Symphony, which might have a few kilometers ahead of me. Looks like any of my targets, you know, above 2,000 meters north aspects will still be skiable. So that's good to confirm. Just noticed that I lost my bear spray and my kind of horn somewhere. I don't really know where. So that kind of sucks. Maybe where I threw my pack down. Go back for it. I lose more bear spray than you could ever believe possible. More bear spray. That's like, and it sucks losing the holster too. It's like a $20 holster. I don't really want to turn around, of course, but man, I really forgot how beautiful the exit of this trail is. Just freaking gorgeous, but reminds you of how lucky you are in the winter to just be skiing all this. Right now we're in Harvey's and Robertson's, and you can tell because you can see, the cliff bands starting up right beneath us. You might think, oh, summer's a good time to go get some beta on lines and shoots. And the reality is it's actually really bad because it's super hard to tell in the summer what you ski and what you can ski and what you can't. The horseshoes are looking pretty filled. I'm pretty stoked I found 2 iPhone originals. Neither of them will work, but I have a good memory. When I was a kid, I went hiking at Manning Park, and in the summer for some reason, and we were kind of treasure hunting like this on the runs under the chair, and I just so happened to stumble across an iPod, right? And it's an old iPod, and turned out, took it home, charged it up, thing worked like a charm, and had the most wicked biking playlist on it, just a bunch of 90s rock. It was freaking awesome, man. And nothing's better than finding an old iPod. You can't find its owner, 10 years old, and then just jamming out to whatever music they're listening to. Right now you kind of get eyes on Banana Shoot out there, and you could totally still ski it right now. It actually looks fully skiable, which would make for a super fun day. Long walk out there without skins, but should go pretty good. Same like I said with Flute North, you could come off that little notch of the cornice there and you could still ride it right down, right into the bottom, or even Flute proper, you could ride right down and just ride that last little patch of snow. Sweet. Ridge has got quite a bit of snow here still, so I could walk up and around the peak chair, but I think I'll just walk down the exit road here, and I want to take a peek. Oh yeah, looks just like last year. More snow than when I skied on my mini skis last year, but you could go full horseshoe 5, top to bottom. Hell yeah, dude. 7th is looking sparse. I remember that skiing that in August as a kid. It's really happening. You know, consistent warming is happening. Look at this, fully skiable one of the most underutilized lines in all of the Whistler side. The 10 turns right off the top of Harmony. They're goodies too, especially on a pow day. We got about 15 minutes to the rendezvous, and then we'll head towards the goat path. I think I lost the physical camera on the path, so the odds of finding it are low, and I lost the pole halfway skiing down, so I don't really see myself hiking down through the trees to find a pole in like full-grown brush and bushwhacking, but well, at least try and walk the path, find the camera. Stop number 2, the goat path. I'm more worried about the goat path because I don't actually know if it's hikeable in the summer, and I lost my bear spray, so a bear and cougar encounter would be suboptimal, but you know, if you see a cougar, you're still screwed anyways. Look at this, look at the waterfall in the summer. Look how big it is. Lake looks awfully nice, doesn't it? It'd be fun if one year they did like a wakeboarding comp on the reservoir. Obviously they never do that, but it would be awesome, no? There's a high probability that these steps are a touch too annoying to get over there, and in which case we'll call it. We're already winning. We already found one camera. A second is purely gravy. You imagine the route you take there when you're skiing, and it is much more simple than the summer route. Got another pole. Very old, very tiny. And then another pole, not so old, very old, but not so tiny. No basket on it. Sweet pole though. I don't think I need a tiny one like that. Oh, that's got a basket. Ew, that's decrepit, that one. I can see the hiking sign to the goat path, but what I don't know is if without snow, if this is just a bad idea. And I've never asked a local. I don't know why any local would feel the urge to hike up it in the summertime. Kind of a weird thing to be doing, really. We're on the goat path, baby. We made it. That was pretty hard on my ankle, crossing that kind of crappy steep scree. It's funny, you know, in the winter when you're in here, you feel like you're with a lot of people, but no one's in here in the summer, so it's just kind of very quiet. Me, feels like I'm in the backcountry. I have low confidence because all this melt like this, and with all this grass and greenery, I just think it'd be so hard to actually find my camera that's potentially lying up here. So a lot of these signs, these are much higher, obviously in the wintertime. Lots of bugs in here. Yeah, that's not shit. Oh my God, look at that old ski there. Look at that old sick. Yeah, I'm not getting through this. Not easily. Probably not worth the health of my ankle or a tumble to the right. That's just so awkward. Shoot. I knew I should have called it, but I had that hope that like maybe waltzing through here would be straightforward, but this is the furthest thing from straightforward. This is Ankle McTwisterville. That was my body. This is where I need to put air tags on my stuff, because there's just no way I'm finding anything really interesting seeing this in the summer. Just nothing at all like the winter. This is too dense. I don't got a chance. I don't got a fighting chance in here, so that was a fail. Let's climb out of here. We tried. We definitely can't say we didn't try. We tried, no doubt. We gave it a look-see, but we will not be finding the camera in here. I got a little lost there for a minute. It gets kind of disorienting because the shrubs, they grow so big. So I'm gonna shut this off until I'm crossing back near the red chair, because it's kind of some dicey steps and I don't want to slip. All right, we got off the goat path safe. My allergies are rip-roaring, rubbing myself through grass like that. Holy allergies, bug bites everywhere. I'm so itchy. When you're actually bushwhacking, it's nice to actually have long sleeves and pants on. I found some more ski poles and I put them down, but I'm coming back on a slightly different route than I came in on. It's hard to keep the same route if you're not flagging it. And no, it's good. It's always good to like backcountry hike a little bit off trail to remind you how slow your steps are when you start doing some bushwhacking. So many mosquitoes, these little flies. I'm gonna have bug bites all over my arms. Terrible day to be a short sleeve shirt and be my arms and shoulders and neck. I'm wearing my long sleeve with a hood the next time I'm hiking in BC. Any training is good training because I'm not feeling pain. The ankle will be tired tomorrow. There's no denying that. Oh, my eyes are itchy too. Everything's itchy. Everything's itching. I'm somehow above the lake. My allergies are at like level 40 right now. I got so much pollen just blasting my nostrils. My nostrils are burning like I just snorted a line of liquid courage. Speaking of liquid courage, we're gonna have some. You know what? Why not have it right now? I'm getting kind of bored walking. I'm pretty sure, most reasonably intelligent doctors would say that liquid courage can help solve any hay fever problems you may experience during spring and summer season while in the outdoors. Cheers, ladies and gents.
I-35 with the top down, quick to tell a hater they should get like me.
Whoo! The nose is burning, and now the throat is burning. Holy frickin' camoli. Let's get back down to that road. There was a creek here, so it's gonna be a problem if I went too far. Back in the resort, I think it goes without saying that today was a smashing success. We found one camera and we found one pole. I'm gonna return the metal detector, which is sweet. So I'm gonna get $100 back. Spent $11 on parking, but my camera's worth about 500, and my pole is like worth 100. So I was making money today, boys and girls, and I get to check out whatever footage I lost. It was a blast being out here. I know this is kind of random content, but sometimes, I just gotta bring you along for the weird stuff, because why the hell not? Promise in the next one, we'll go find a patch of snow and we'll go ski it, because I did way too much looking at snow today and not enough skiing on snow today. But happy to bring you along for the side quest of the summer. And I'll see ya on the snow next time, folks. Stay safe out there. Enjoy some summer activities, hiking, skimboarding, wake surfing, wind surfing, whatever the heck it is you do. Sun tanning, sipping beers. Enjoy it. It's summertime. Enjoy that sunshine. Stay safe. And I'll see you in the next one when we're sliding down snow. Sayonara, folks.